All right, well, we finna go in now. I ain't bullshitting. We finna go in now. We finna go in so goddamn tough. We finna go in so goddamn tough. We debating right now. No, I can't do it. I can't do the music. I ain't gonna do the music. But man, we on this lady I'm listening to right now, Princess Bella. Princess Bella, what is it? Intuitive Goddess. That's a good channel, man. That's a good channel. But I go to it, you know what I'm saying? I be flirting. I just be playing around now, you know what I'm saying? But I be flirting, you know what I'm saying? I be serious about the flirting, but I be playing around, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm a single dude, I'm having fun out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put my name on nobody's dotted line. Because we all strangers right now. Don't nobody know each other because the shepherd was struck. And then when the shepherd struck, the sheep scatter. And God take the young ones. So the young ones with God. Wherever God at, that's where the young was at. Wherever the Spirit of God at, that's where the young was at. Wherever the specks at, that's where the young was at. That's where them sparkles at, that's where the young was at. Wherever the bright ones at, that's where the young was at. And the dimmer ones, we get older and older. You know what I'm saying? But then, man, I remember one time we was, after all that stuff went down, fast, when you go back, rewind to 2009 when Mark and them, and all of us, Mark was selling all them, it's just a normal thing. I used to sell sausages at work at lunch and in the morning and shit, make a little change for gas. But anyway, Mark was selling them sodas and energy drinks, you know what I'm saying? Them lean, he had lean in there. Oh no, he ain't had no lean in there. He had Monster. He had all kinds of goddamn, what's that? Red Bull, you know what I'm saying? I had one homeboy with one of my best friends with the motorcycle club. He swore by that Red Bull and Crown Raw, you know what I'm saying? Put a little Red Bull with your Crown and Coke, you know what I'm saying? Red Bull, oh man, you be ready to get down. That way he feel like, instead of getting high, that's what he did because, he worked for the electric company, you know what I'm saying? So he couldn't get high with weed, just like I couldn't get high with weed, you know what I'm saying? They had to put it in the stores to get me to get it, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't mess with it. Even if it was in the store, it probably was just because they say it was in the stores since 2007. I didn't find it till, 2011, you know what I'm saying? 2012, no, 2015. 2015, I think, is when I first, when Randy first told me about that, it might have been 2000. No, it was after the motorcycle club. It was after the motorcycle got stole. That was like 2006, 5 or 6. After that happened, it was some years went by before I really did anything with my CDs or anything. I ain't even do the CDs because 2009 tripped me up. 2008 tripped me up. 2008 made the music. You know what I'm saying? I was back and forth in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And then, I made the music. I was so happy to make that music, man. I was God doing it and all that. I was so happy doing it. But then, in the back of me, I was still Adam, you know what I'm saying? And being Adam, you know what I'm saying? I still had my everyday problems, that was behind me, that was behind my back. I didn't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying? And I was getting in deeper and deeper and deeper in debt with my kids, with the love of my kids, the heart of my kids, and the hate and all that was building up in them because, I wasn't being no father, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't have no mama at home, you know what I'm saying? She could say she was a mama, but she wasn't being no mama either because she was on a totally different shift. She had her duties. She had her women's duties to her clubs and stuff. She always had women's Bible studies to go to and, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. And I'm not going to even put a blemish on that by judging and accusing it because I can't. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been places with her to meetings, you know what I'm saying, with the white folk. But she went home with somebody else and left me to ride with her friend. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I say, it's a whole bunch of things I had to think about. Church, you know what I'm saying? Sin against the God of God, sin of God. Put the whole thing in there. Bring everybody out, TDJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And whoever out there other than church, you know, want to say something about how I run my family or how I run my life in the heart of God. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm really saying is Daniel told me, you know what I'm saying, after, you know, I said, he ain't never been up here with us. You know, then, you know, I woke everybody up and she got kind of real, and I was sitting up there going crazy. You know, I was sitting up there. I be praying, man. I be in the hooch praying, Mexican dude, you know what I'm saying, helper, you know what I'm saying. Be standing over to the side, you know, smiling at me when I catch him looking at me, staring at me, and then he smile at me like, man, you God, dude, you know what I'm saying, man, shit, thank you, man, you know what I'm saying. You know, all that, you could tell what they be thinking. Then people, you know, get on the bus and they be talking to one another and they be talking in code, but it be right about, it'll be all about you. But it'll be something they saying to somebody else to, you know, because it's something I said in the parking lot for 2 or 3 hours before we went to work. So, you know, everybody was in on everything. So Daniel told me one day, you know, we were welling. I was welling, had that big pipe to weld, you know what I'm saying, up under the bottom of that furnace. You know what I'm saying? Had to do that horizontal one. And, you know, me and Mario had to get up there and do it. And, you know, it's just all that everyday shit. It's easy as well. It's a hard ass well to anybody else, but it's a fucking easy for me and Mario or me and Gilbert or me and whoever to get up there and knock that motherfucker out in 2 hours, an hour and a half, and John and be happy. But that's what the problem was. I was good and too goddamn good to them motherfuckers and love them motherfuckers, and them motherfuckers didn't love me. But what I'm saying, Gilbert, I was getting ready to get up there, me and Mario, to get started. And, you know, I was moping around, you know what I'm saying, cold. I don't know if it was cold or not. I don't think it was cold. It was just a normal day. And bullshitting, you know, because I'm always trying to find somewhere to hide out, to think or write, you know what I'm saying, or read the Bible or, you know, smoke, you know what I'm saying. I'm always, you know, just by myself, to myself. Because, you know, man, you know, I was hurt, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't play hurt. You know, I don't play my game hurt, man. If you're a boxer, you got to get out there and box anyway. You know, like when Tyson went in that ring and fought. And he heard that song, you know what I'm saying. He heard Holyfield going in there with that gospel music, you know what I'm saying. He worshiping the Lord. Boom, boom, boom. God forgive me now. What I'm finna say. But then when Tupac came out with that song, boom, 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 and he said, I fucked your wife, boom, 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 boom. I did that to your wife. When he did that, when that said that, you know what I'm saying, Tyson went crazy. Rage went crazy inside of goddamn Tyson. Because he was thinking about Robin Givens. You know, his wife. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying now. You can call Tyson Duck. You can't call me Duck. You might call Tyson Duck, but you ain't gonna call me no Duck. You might call Tyson Harley, but you ain't gonna call me Duck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You might call Duck Harley, but then you ain't gonna call me Duck. Because me not jealous. Me not jealous. I might be a sellers, but I'm not jealous. I'm jail. I just moisturize my way out of a motherfucker. And moisturizing is healing, soothing, pleasurizing, keeping a motherfucker moist, loving them, warm, moisturize. eyes can see because they moisturized, pasteurized by me. Pasteurized is moisturized, nurturized. And you can see more pure eyes because no Purex in my eyes is Visine. No jealousy, no envy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Like old boy, I love his day. That's the way he talk. Envy. They hurting. They miss you. You know what I'm saying? They misuse you. They know it. I love that dude, man. He from Africa or Jamaica or somewhere. But he good. But Daniel told me, he said one thing when I was getting ready to get up there to make that well. Let the hoes go. 4 words. Half of them made sense. And only 2 stuck to me. Hoes go. Let the hoes go. And I had to really dissect that shit. I had to sit on a bucket after I finished the well shit. I'm sitting out there on that bucket, sleep, half sleep, thinking about that shit Daniel said. Let the hoes go. I already knew, man. I was like, I know, man. I know when he told me, I was like, I know. You know, I got up there and me and Mario, I had to think about that shit while I'm welding that big motherfucking 12-inch. Shit. And then, you know, I had to, when it came out, when God said, he ain't never been up here with us. That was payday. Payday. And you know on payday, shit, if I'm gonna make a move, God, every move I made was on a payday. When I had to make a move one at a time, it was on a payday. Able to go to the law, you get it straight. Real quick. God ain't never make me do no long suffering, patience, a lot of rejections. Like TJ say, expect a lot of rejections. Oh, I guess you one of these days you gonna get a rejection when you ask for that next motherfucking bread that you gotta ask in your conscience, motherfucker. Shit, I ain't gonna stay with nobody that don't love me, man. I don't just stay with people. I'm the air you breathe. And the air is not gonna stay with nobody that don't love it. That's why people die. Because eventually they fall out of love with themselves. And they normally just naturally die. Because there ain't no more warmth. The warm their blood ain't warm no more. It's cold. They dead, really, but they just living. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with no women. I ain't beefing with no men at all. But the love of God it's spiritual. But it ain't religious. And me no jealousy. I'm not jealous. I know jealousy. That's why I'm not jealous. Because I know shame. That's why I'm not shamed. Because I don't put myself in predicaments where I'm going to be shamed. I don't put myself in a predicament where I'm going to get my ass whooped. I don't get myself in no position where I gotta whoop somebody's ass physically with my hands or feet to run. I don't put myself in that because I ask God to protect me 0.888 parts per million square feet from me. The biggest goddamn star in the sky, but the smallest you gonna see because it's the farthest away from me. I hide myself from myself. Shit, what the fuck I'm gonna marry, be married for, church, if I'm not in love with the woman I'm with. And I ain't with no woman. Now, I ain't gonna claim that I'm with somebody and they got a man or got a husband or whatever. And, they got, friends or whatever. I, got my own self. And my friends and my daddy and whoever else I can call. But right now I'm single. You know what I'm saying? God helps me. You know what I'm saying? And, that's not putting nobody down or nothing like that. But this the conversation I've been listening to right here, and that's what's got me kind of, not riled up, but ready to speak to this lady and let her know where I'm at on all this. Because like I say, man, if somebody is saying I love you, now, you can say that I was bashing gay people or whatever. God forgive me for that. When I say I'm not going to be a man saying I love you and another man saying I love you back to me in sexual ways. I said that. I said I can't be quoted saying that. And I probably would have got my ass kicked by somebody if they was gay and didn't like it. And I let them. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, I ain't got nothing to give. I got family members, all over the world that's, gay. And if they proud of it,